Welcome to you live inside the Wonderly Gymnasium on the campus of Penn State Greater Allegheny, as tonight the Champ Sports Network presents Penn State Greater Allegheny basketball 2014-2015. Tonight the Lions take on their counterparts from New Kensington in PAC action. Hi everybody, I'm Matt Fargo, joined alongside Ryan Ott, making his return to the Champ Sports Network tonight for a very big PSUAC matchup, Ryan. These two teams come into tonight with identical 4-9 section records, and right now that means a lot when you're heading into the tournament just in a few weeks, about 2 weeks away now. This one is going to mean a lot to both of these teams as we head down the stretch run of the regular season.
I think so, especially since they've had a tough run so far in the season. Having this win, one's going to win, one has to win. So hopefully that'll be a good morale booster to pick things up going into the tournament. For
Penn State, New Kensington, they're on a tough go of it, as Ryan kind of alluded to, 5 in a row. Their last win comes back 17th, a 5-point at Victor Brandywine for Penn State Greater Allegheny. Have lost and trying to get back on track here tonight. Their last win, ironically, against that same Penn State Brandywine team, a 80-74 win. So on paper, these two teams stack up, and that makes this all the more important for both of these teams as far as where they want to end up once the final alignments come up in the Penn State University Athletic Conference. As both teams lineups, and we're about to get this one underway from Wonderly. And Penn State Greater Allegheny, under the direction of first-year head coach Tyler Kerr. The assistants are Darrell Kerr, David Menzies, who played on this team 2 years ago. He was wearing Penn State blue and white. And Jordan Kerr will also be an assistant on the floor and on the bench for the Penn State Greater Allegheny Lions. And coming in, Petrie Addison leads the team with 19.1 points per game. He's going to be the key for Penn State New Kensington. It will be Dorian Broadwater, who averages 15.8. So Addison will jump against Shaquille Hager, a 6'5 senior out of Pittsburgh, went to Oliver High School. Number 1 going against number 2. And we are underway here from Wonderly Gymnasium as the tip controlled by New Kensington. Jordan Williams moves it to point man Lou Payne. Payne on a right-handed dribble, barking out signals before tossing to his right to Dorian Broadwater. And back to Payne. 2-3 zone out of the Penn State Greater Allegheny defense to open things up as Payne controls it on a left-hand dribble. Swing it left side, here to the near side, and Williams. Williams back over to the far side of Broadwater. Payne and Broadwater get it back. Down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. Down to 5. Contested, double team. Got to get it inside. He does. With 2 seconds, a shot's let go by Hager, and it's missed. The rebound goes to Greater Allegheny. Push quickly up the floor. It's Tony Patterson-Brown getting the layup. And it's 2-0 Greater Allegheny.
Some contact on there. Nothing called.
Back the other way comes Williams in New Kensington to the far side wing at Broadwater. Back up top to Lou Payne. Payne on a left-handed dribble. Goes to the left wing, drives inside, throws up a shot, it's good, and we're tied at 2 at 8:55 of the first half. Fontanez, and now to Kyrie Hicks. Hicks to his left, and Addison, and went off of his right hand, his sleeved right hand, and out of bounds.
Some miscommunication.
We'll send it back the way, yeah, no question. 18:41 to play here in the opening half. 2-2. New Ken and GA going at it this evening. And Broadwater controls a bounce pass, nearly a steal taken away by Greater Allegheny, but New Kensington worked it to the corner, and now shot is good by Tim Jones out of Calvary County, Maryland. Both teams running zone defenses here early, Ryan.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a good 2-3. Might be a 3-2. Dropping back.
Another trip up the floor for Greater Allegheny, and a ball hit off the hand of Greater Allegheny Lion, and New Ken going to get another opportunity off a turnover.
I think they're just a little excited here, starting out early.
It's Dorian Broadwater to the far side at Penn. They've been the ball handlers so far for New Kensington much of this. Broadwater to Penn. Long free on the way. Sat on the rim and fell out. Rebound was pulled down by Hager, and he kicked it right back outside to Penn to the far side wing. Corner for three. It's good. Jordan Williams hits the three. The East Allegheny native puts it in, and it's 7-2. Second chance points on that trip up the floor being the difference.
Yeah, the rebounding is going to make a big difference here. Got two really tall guys. I think 6'7" and 6'8" down low. So
on a drive, a travel called as the basket was made by Jashawn Fontanez, but he gets called for the walk before the shot, and we'll send it back the way of New Ken. That's 3 trips up the floor.
Yeah, they got to cut these mistakes.
Broadwater to his left, controlled by Williams. The sophomore controls the basketball. Up top to Broadwater. Pull up Jay just inside the arc, and he drains the 2. 9-2 our score. Petrie Addison on a left to right hand dribble. Kick out. Baseline jump shot is good by Tony Patterson Brown.
I think whenever they have Addison controlling it up top, it kind of opens everything up. They need the defense to collapse, and then you have open shots in the corner.
16:38 on a moving first half clock. 23 on the shot clock for New Kent. Bounce pass inside, open back the screen door, and Tim Jones got the layup for 2, no problem.
New Kensington has some really nice ball movement inside. Those no-look passes are working for him.
Kyrie Hicks runs the point, moves to the right to Addison, and then a dish inside to Patterson Brown. Brown gave it away to the baseline, controlled by Matt Williams, who kicked it out. Kyrie Hicks for 3, rattled off the rim, no good. Williams the rebound, he's up and fouled, and he will head to the line for 2 shots. And our first foul of the evening goes against New Kensington. It comes almost 4 minutes into the first half.
Yeah, so an early lead here for New Kensington. I think they really need to just slow things down on Greater Allegheny's side.
This is Matt Williams, the Philadelphia native, puts his first up and good in a substitution as Antonio Josak comes into the game for Greater Allegheny. And Amon Muhammad checks in for New Kensington. That first foul goes against Hager, his first, and of course the team's first. And here's the second shot from Williams, and it's good. And Greater Allegheny cuts the deficit down to 11-6.
Muhammad as a 6'8" freshman. Excited to see what he can do here.
He's calling for the ball, and he gets it just inside the arc, but before kicking it right back out to Broadwater. Long pass pulled down out of the atmosphere by Payne and lost out of bounds by New Kensington. Or no, they're going to say it went out of bounds off of Greater Allegheny. So New Kensington's Tim Jones will trigger it in from the baseline, gets it in. Bounce pass here to the near side wing before floaters on its way. Went too hard off the glass by Payne. Put back is good by the freshman Ahmad Muhammad.
There's only an inch difference between Addison and Muhammad, but it's about probably 30 pounds difference there. So that's going to make a difference with rebounding.
To the far side, floaters in the air and drained by Kyrie Hicks. Nice job by the Amani Christian graduate. 13-8 now the score as New Kensington pushes it up the floor into the near side wing. Broadwater cross-court pass to Payne. Payne on a left-handed dribble, drives right lane before kicking it out to the far side to Williams, who gives it right back to Williams for a runner that rims out and goes out of bounds off of New Kensington, and Greater Allegheny will get the possession.
New Kensington is really working a lot harder down low. I mean, I don't see the aggression that Greater Allegheny needs.
Another trip up the floor for Matt Williams. Now a 3 in the air from Fontanez. He misses off the rim, no good. One and done opportunity for Greater Allegheny as Fayette brings it up. Kick out on the way. It's Broadwater for 3 on the left side wing, and he drains it. And Addison just yelling to teammates, move the ball around, and that's some good advice. And it comes up top to Shaquille Hager. Hager to the far side. And Fontanez back out to Hicks. Hicks, an 18-foot jump shot that misses, and a rebound pulled down by Muhammad. And
he's
again,
having no problem down there.
One and done opportunity for Greater Allegheny. 16-8 our score here with just about 14 minutes to play in the first half. Baseline jump shot by Muhammad, and the big fella got a stroke from the baseline.
Nice 11-foot jumper there.
18-8, a 10-point advantage for the team in navy over the team in white. To the far side wing. Fontanez. Cross-court pass over to the far side, and Josek now Fontanez for three, and this time he hits it from the elbow.
Yeah, they really just need to keep doing that. Move the ball around the key. Wait for an open shot.
18-11, 13:30 to play, first half. Across the timeline comes Payne to his left, and Broadwater, and back up top to Payne. Payne conducting traffic. Greater Allegheny remains in the 2-3. Payne, dish inside, kick outside from Muhammad over to Broadwater. Broadwater over back to Payne. Back inside, trying to get to Tim Jones. Now a three in the air from Payne, deep range, tipped away, still loose. Put back opportunities good by Ahmad Muhammad.
He's going to be hard to stop down there.
Coming off the bench as a freshman and really contributing nicely now. 20-11. Addison, open three-pointer, hits off the inside of the rim and comes right back out to Muhammad. Pushed up the floor to Lou Payne. Payne backing down, and he is fouled by Greater Allegheny's Fontanez.
He actually did a nice job of drawing that because he had the little stutter step, caused the defender to come into him.
Tony Patterson-Brown back into the game for Greater Allegheny, and the inbound goes to Jordan Williams. It comes to the near side, and Payne into the corner to Broadwater. Back out to Payne on a right-handed dribble. Payne will drive before giving it inside to Muhammad, and he is fouled. Addison having some pretty tough time trying to guard Muhammad, and he's going to pick up his first and the team's second foul of the contest. Inbound goes to Payne. Payne, a foul line jump shot by Muhammad is no good. Rebounds pulled down by Addison and moved ahead to Hicks. Hicks back over to Addison. Back to Hicks. Hicks got a wide open look for three. Off the back rim, no good. Addison had a tip-in opportunity, but Muhammad pulled it down, and a foul will be called again on Greater Allegheny. And I tell you what, Lou Payne's doing a great job of drawing the contact. This time, Kyrie Hicks is the man finding himself caught with his hand in the
See
cookie
the look
jar.
on his face, he couldn't believe it.
12 minutes to play, first half. 20-11, New Kent. To the far side wing, Broadwater. Inside, Muhammad off the window. Hicks will bring it across into the forecourt. Hicks moves the ball to his right. Before going back to his left, got a screen set up by Brown. Ball goes out of bounds off of New Ken. Greater Allegheny will hang on to the possession. It will be controlled by Kyrie Hicks. Hicks over to Patterson-Brown. Back up top to Kyrie Hicks. Hicks on a left-hand dribble, got a screen. Hicks drives the lane, throws up a shot, and it is good. Kyrie Hicks driving the left lane and getting the two to go.
I think they need to stick with that pick and roll.
Nice dish underneath before kicking it outside. Good ball movement by New Ken to the far side wing. Three ball is no good by Jordan Williams. And Greater Allegheny gets the rebound. Addison up ahead to Hicks. Hicks inside, trying to get it to Josek. Josek got to go up strong. He does. No foul is called. And Muhammad, like taking candy from a baby, gets the rebound.
He's got about 6 inches on that kid, so it's not much you
ball
can do.
Is missed by Broadwater and out of bounds. Back into the game will be Fontanez for Greater Allegheny, out of bounds off of Greater Allegheny, so New Kent gets the inbound.
I'd be surprised if Greater Allegheny didn't switch to a man defense so that they can try to deny Muhammad, because he's just taking over the paint right now.
Trying to get it in here. Jones with the jump shot, and the big fella at 6'2", but has some meat on him. Normally those guys with the meat don't have the stroke there, but he was able to really light it up from mid-range.
Proved you wrong.
It's been done before, and it will be done again. 3 in the air from the far side wing. Thrown up by Fontanez is no good, but the putback is good by Petrie. 24-15. Broadwater and now Payne up the floor slowly. Across the timeline for Payne. Payne stands at the Penn State logo before moving to his right and passing that way to Broadwater. Broadwater heads over the left side to Williams and now to Payne, who drives in before kicking it back outside to Williams. Williams doesn't know where to go with it, decides to go left with it to Payne. Payne, one dribble before the alley-oop, and then losing control of the basketball was Broadwater, who fed it inside of Muhammad, kicked it away to Payne. Now Broadwater for 3 at the buzzer, and it's no good. Good ball movement there, and they almost came away with points, but instead a floater in the air by Hicks is no good. Put back, and then they call an offensive foul on Penn State Greater Allegheny. It would have been a bucket and a foul had that gone against New Kensington, but it doesn't. Instead, it goes player control to Greater Allegheny's Tony Patterson-Brown, and a tough break there for Greater Allegheny.
Wow, I don't know if I agree with that call.
No.
It's just aggressive play.
23, beg your pardon, 4-1 in the foul department, Greater Allegheny. And that foul, as I mentioned, going to Patterson-Brown as New Ken works up the floor. Just one foul for New Kensington. Nice steal. Anticipating the pass was Fontanez. Moved it up ahead to Addison, who goes off of his hands and out of bounds. That's the second time tonight. Addison's missed the ball. It's Greater Allegheny trails by 9. Up the floor comes Payne to his right in Broadwater. 2-3 zone still for Greater Allegheny as Broadwater moves to his left. Payne and Broadwater play pitch and catch. Down to 12 seconds on the shot clock. Kicked out to Broadwater. Back inside Muhammad. Gave it back away to Broadwater. No look pass. Foul is called. Shaquille Haggard got the basketball, and he'll now head to the charity stripe for 2 shots as Addison picks up his second foul and the team's 5th.
I think Greater Allegheny is catching on a little bit with denying the high post look because Muhammad is just unstoppable from there whenever he can draw the defenders up.
They've definitely quieted him down the last few minutes.
Yeah, they have.
First shot, not enough on it from Shaquille Haggard. And we'll get another one.
Got to put those in.
One old basketball coach said they're free for a reason. And he missed them both. Addison the rebound, moved up ahead to Fontanez and out to Hicks. And Hicks walked. And Greater Allegheny's doing a bang-up job giving New Ken a lot of turnover opportunities. 8:20 to go here in the first.
It's one thing whenever you're just losing to a better team, but whenever you're giving it away based on mistakes like that, that makes it a lot worse.
To the right of Broadwater and back over to Payne. Into the near side wing and Williams. Back over to Payne, a crossover move from Payne, and now over to the far side wing. And the basket is up and good. Back the other way comes Greater Allegheny, near side wing, no good. And a putback opportunity, spin. Oh, Fontanez trying to get something there And boy, is that the definition of a rim that does not want to help.
I thought the ball was just going to get stuck up there.
Yeah, it's spun up there for a while. So here's Fontanez, 2 shots at the line. First one up and good. This is Greater Allegheny's first trip to the line this evening.
This fine evening.
Fine evening in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. Second one on the way for Deshaun Fontanez, a freshman out of Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Downingtown West.
Makes them both.
26-17, 7:30 to play here in the first half of this one from the Wonderly Gymnasium. Greater Allegheny basketball on the Champ Sports Network. Payne has the basketball, moves it to his right to the far side. It was controlled momentarily by Williams, and now back to Payne. Payne to Broadwater on the near side wing. Denying the inside is Greater Allegheny. Broadwater up top. Over to Payne. 3-ball, top of the key. Off the rim, no good. Broadwater, or I beg your pardon, Payne ended up on his back wallet, but rebound went to Greater Allegheny, and they'll go back on defense as Hicks brings the ball up before handing it off to the far side of Fontanez. And then they're going to call a foul on Greater Allegheny, and they've had more offensive fouls, and I don't think any of them have been really warranted.
You hate to see the game come down to the referees.
They've had some bad luck with some offensive foul calls. Far side wing, up top to Payne. Payne on the left-hand dribble. Swing it over near side to Broadwater. Returns the favor back to Payne to the far side. Williams, NBA 3 is off the rim. No good. Addison, the rebound.
That confidence.
Addison trying to go all the way. He is fouled. And if there was one to be an offensive foul, that might have been the one.
Sometimes you just got to run somebody over to get to the rim.
That was Addison just kind of organized chaos trying to get to the rack. Foul going against Lou Payne, his second, the team's third. Was on the floor, and the inbound gets intercepted, taken away by Lou Payne. Lead pass up ahead to Williams, and then that gets taken away. As Greater Allegheny's Matt Williams gets the steal. Giveth and taketh away. It's Fontanez on the drive. Floaters in the air, good for 2.
You could see Hager was preparing to take the charge, but the shot was taken before he was reached.
That's one way to avoid the offensive foul call. 26-19, under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Broadwater with the basketball. Bounce pass far side to Payne. Inside Muhammad, trying to get it in. Errant throw, intercepted by Josak. And the lead pass ahead to Addison. Addison on a right-handed dribble. Dribbles all the way before kicking it out to Matt Williams. That was shot rims out. Rebound underneath. Josak tries to go up with it. Lost control of the basketball. And Broadwater takes it away. Trying to go all the way with it. Broadwater misses the wide-open layup. And the rebound goes to Greater Allegheny. Here's Fontanez with it. Top of the key. Moves it left side wing. And it's Patterson Brown with a 3 that's no good. Nice rebound underneath, though, by Josak. Outside, Addison for 3. That's off the rim, no good. And Lou Payne gets it down for New Kensington. Back and forth and nothing to show for it for these two.
Yeah, things have really picked up, but no one's scoring.
Broadwater here to the near side to Payne. 15 to shoot. To the far side, Broadwater. Inside Muhammad. Up with the shot. Not enough on it. Got his rebound. Put back. Sat on the rim and fell in.
There's not much they can do to stop him down low.
28-19. Lead back to 9. Far side, Patterson Brown. Up top to Fontanez. On a right-handed dribble. Fontanez trying to look for something inside. Bounce pass to Patterson Brown. Back to Fontanez. He'll move it. Another floater. He loves the floater. Couldn't get that one. Then took the ball away off the rebound. Puts up a shot and is fouled. Deshaun Fontanez trying to do it all himself. And New Kensington had that foul, had the rebound, and Fontanez said, no, now I have it. And now he's at the line.
sometimes whenever you're a big guy down low, you're not thinking about the shorter players coming in to steal the ball from you.
And on the shooter's roll for Fontanez, it's up and good. Hicks and Alex Wood. Wood seeing his first action for Greater Allegheny this evening out of Rockville, Maryland, and went to St. John's College High School.
College high school.
College high school.
It's very elite.
Like LaSalle College in Philadelphia. Misses the second, but Greater Allegheny got the rebound. Outside, Fontanez for three. Off the rim, got tipped off a few hands, and New Kensington got the rebound. Moved up ahead to Broadwater before pulling it out. Swing it over to the far side. It's a foul on the floor as Shaquille Hager was headed up the baseline. The foul's going to go against Alex Wood, his first and the team's seventh, and a 1-on-1 opportunity will come for Hager.
You could tell Alex Wood was really trying to keep up, but I think he got caught up with his feet and tripped. So
another freshman.
A lot of young guys on these teams.
Yes. Up and good. Well, a lot of these
planning
athletes,
for the future.
Yeah, hoping that they can move ahead and excel in their athletic careers. Some try to excel in their academic careers and head to Penn State, Maine. But everyone who graduates from here, one of the things that I think doesn't get enough publicity is you graduate for Penn State Greater Allegheny, you graduate from Penn State.
It's the name on the diploma.
That's right.
That's all that matters. Pass
inside to Addison. Lay it up and score for Petrie, and it's 30-22 with 3:35 to go in the first half.
You can tell Addison wanted the foul call there.
Back the other way to the far side wing. Three is in the air, off the rim, no good. Williams threw it up. Rebound underneath, though, and a bounce pass was errant, picked up by Addison. Lead pass ahead to Josak. It will lay it up and in. Antonio Josak, another freshman, a Highlander from Baldwin.
Yeah.
And a timeout has been taken by New Kensington as Greater Allegheny has got this deficit to 6 with 3:09 to play in the first half. You're listening to Penn State Greater Allegheny basketball on the Champ Sports Network. Be right back after this 30-second timeout.
I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain bread. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
Champ Sports Network back inside the Wonderly Gymnasium alongside Ryan Ott, Matt Fargo here with you. Thanks for making us a part of your Wednesday evening of college hoops here on the network. Pass inside off the timeout. They go inside to Shaquille Hager, and Hager gets the 2 off the timeout from New Kensington, so it was definitely a warranted timeout as New Ken gets 2 there. Into the near side wing. Wide open look for 3 on the way by Alex Wood. No good, out of bounds. Off of Greater Allegheny, I will assume. Or will they say? No, they'll say
off New Kensington.
Off New Kensington. 2:42 to go first half. Inbound goes up top to Fontanez. 3's in the air. High off the rim and then off the pole. The stanchion that keeps these hoops here at Greater Allegheny in place. And Patterson Brown back into the game for Greater Allegheny. 32-24 our score. What have you seen in this one? It's been kind of a very interesting, different kind of pace in this game. You've seen some outside shots, great inside play. It's been a little bit of everything.
I think the best result for both teams is whenever they're able to drive and then kick out, because the defenses that they're both using, these zones, they're really difficult to work in if you're not driving.
And there's a baseline jump shot by Broadwater off of a kick out. So our coach on the broadcast knows what he's talking about.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Inside, Fontanez trying to do it all himself. Misses the shot. Foul underneath, and jump ball is the call, and the arrow is favoring Greater Allegheny. I thought maybe that they were going to call a foul on New Kensington as Josak was getting absolutely mugged on the floor.
He was trying to call for the timeout. Didn't get it. But they got the ball anyway, so save the timeout.
All five, just one used for New Ken. Patterson Brown.
That pump fake.
Didn't look pretty, but it fell. 34-26 with under 2 to go now. Lou Payne has the basketball to his left in Williams. The far side wing, or near side wing to Broadwater. Pass inside of Jones. Outside Broadwater. Pull up Jay. Step inside the arc, and he drains another one. He's been money from mid-range. Fontanez up the floor, top of the key. Crossover move, kick out. Ball in the air off the rim, no good from Patterson Brown, and Greater Allegheny can't buy a three-pointer. And they trail by 10 with 1:10 to go here in the first half. To his right in Broadwater. Broadwater dumps it off to the far side wing and Payne. Payne inside Jones. A shot at the foul stripe. The foul line extended for the 2, and now we're down to 55 seconds.
I think they're doing a great job of letting a lot of different players get some open shots. It's not one player dominating.
Drive inside, but a foul as Fontanez will go to the line. That's the 5th foul on New Ken, in the 2nd charged against Muhammad. First off the front of the ribbon, no good. Sub checks in for New Ken, William Chang in the game. Out of Taiwan.
Wow. He came to play for New Kensington.
Went to Taipei Fushing Private.
Wow.
How about that?
Well, this is definitely going to change what made the free throw there. But they had him come in for Muhammad. So a guard substituting for their biggest player. They're going to have to change the dynamic here.
And he's quick. Broadwater has the ball down to 5. Travel with 6.2. Broadwater shuffling the feet.
They're watching that tonight.
Inbound will come from the sideline of Patterson Brown right in front of the Greater Allegheny bench. Inbound goes to Hicks. 34 seconds to go. And there is about a half a second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
I think they're going to wait for the last shot here.
Yeah, yeah.
No pressure yet.
Hicks will stand just at the, and Greater Allegheny is going to call a timeout with 9 seconds. So they'll use their first timeout. We'll keep it here with 9 seconds. 38-20, Greater Allegheny. This is a momentum booster. You get 2 or 3 here. And
it'll
make
take it to single digits.
Right.
So before the half, that's big.
Greater Allegheny as Tyler Kerr in his first year. A lot of changes here at Greater Allegheny this year. Corey Rozier now the athletic director, taking the place of Jim Chester, who was the athletic director and head baseball coach. So you have new basketball coach, new athletic director, new baseball coach.
Wow. So what do you think they drew up in that timeout? It's going to be a 3, a drive-in, kick out?
I think they've been liking the 3. They haven't hit many threes, but sure like the 3. 9 second. Maybe running 4 corners here, maybe? It's Hicks on a drive. Floaters in the air. No good. Rebound to New Kensington. And the half-court shot at the buzzer is off the mark. And that's the way we'll take it to the half.
I assume that's what they drew up, but it didn't look pretty.
No. A little bit of mass confusion there. Well, either way, Greater Allegheny staying with this one, down 11 at the break. New Kensington and Greater Allegheny continue the battle on Champ Sports Network. When we come back, we'll give you our first half statistics and get you set for the second half right here on Champs.
Hi, I'm Charlie Batch from the Best of the Batch Foundation. Follow your favorite WPIL team anywhere you go this season. The Champ Sports Network mobile app from iPhone or Android, powered by Sport Engine. Just research Sport NGIN on your app store and get access to scores, standing, and stats. Even upload pictures and videos. Sports Engine app from Champ Sports Network. Champions play here.
I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain bread. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
And this is how I live united. I volunteer with the homeless and teaching and helping them build a basic resume to save on their very own USB drive. It's huge when somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Corral is the best deal in America.
That is music to my ears.
Golden Corral is a gift to my wallet. Only Golden Corral can give you the whole delicious restaurant for one incredibly low price.
I like the sound of that.
It's scrumptious appetizers, endless entrees like our premium 5-ounce sirloin filet, and desserts including our new non-stop irresistible triple fountain yum.
Can't beat the price.
Or the food.
Or the triple fountain yum.
It's all on our endless buffet for one low price, and it's only at Golden Corral.
Best deal in America.
Period.
I have a lot to prove.
Looking for promotional products? JR Advertising has been building relationships and creating quality solutions for customers for over 30 years. We're excited to devise solutions to your marketing, promotion, and recognition challenges. Whether you're looking for a specific item or just browsing for ideas, our site is your one-stop shopping source. Visit us online at jradspec.com for more information. That's jradspec.com. JR Advertising. We don't compete, we create.
This is Charlie Batch, and you're listening to Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard.
I'm Scott Davis, the head of Panera Bread's culinary team, and I want to tell you about our new spinach power salad. The idea behind this salad is to give you sustainable energy to get you through the day. We started with baby spinach. Can't get better than that for a green. Roasted mushrooms, take some olive oil, you season them up, heat them over the fire real hot, caramelize them, add a hard-boiled egg to that, a little applewood smoked bacon, great smoky Vidalia onion vinaigrette that we created, and you top it off with some frizzled onions just for some fun. The new spinach power salad, only at Panera Bread. And don't forget Panera for all your catering needs.
Hi, I'm Charlie Batch from the Best of the Batch Foundation. Follow your favorite WPIL team anywhere you go this season. The Champ Sports Network mobile app from iPhone or Android, powered by Sport Engine. Just research Sport NGIN on your app store and get access to scores, standing, and stats. Even upload pictures and videos. Sports Engine app from Champ Sports Network. Champions play here.
I'm I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain bread. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
Looking for promotional products? JR Advertising has been building relationships and creating quality solutions for customers for over 30 years. We're excited to devise solutions to your marketing, promotion, and recognition challenges. Whether you're looking for a specific item or just browsing for ideas, our site is your one-stop shopping source. Visit us online at jradspec.com for more information. That's jradspec.com. JR Advertising. We don't compete, we create.
Back here on the Network of Champions with the champion, the All-American Ryan Ott. Matt Fargo here with you. 38-27, New Ken leads Greater Allegheny after 20 minutes. And your statistics after those 20. First for New Kensington, Ahmad Muhammad leads all point scores with 12. Dorian Broadwater has 9. Tim Jones with 8. Shaquille Hager with 4. And Lou Payne checks in with 2. And Jordan Williams with 3. Pretty efficient first half of shooting for New Kensington. They shoot 53% from the field, 17-32. A struggle from three-point range of 2 of 11. Not as bad as Greater Allegheny did at three-point range, 1 of 11. And Greater Allegheny, really, the story, shooting just 33% from the field in the first half. They go 10 of 30. And that's really the difference in this game. You're talking about New Ken's throwing up 2 more shots than Greater Allegheny, but a lot more, 7 more have gone in for New Kensington. For Greater Allegheny scoring totals, no one really in awing figures. Petrie Addison leads Greater Allegheny with 6 points. Jozak has 5. Fontanez with 3. And Williams, I'm all over the place here. I beg your pardon. Fontanez has 9 points. Addison has 4 points. Patterson Brown has 6 points. Williams and Jozak check in with 2 apiece. And Addison and Hicks have 4 apiece. I was going over some of the rebounding totals if you were interested in those.
Which have actually been a big factor in this game.
Right. But the funny thing is, Greater Allegheny, who would have thought, leads in the rebounding department 19-18.
That is shocking.
And they actually lead in offensive rebounds 10-7, and they trail in defensive rebounds 11-9. So, and any other thing out here? Free throw percentage. Both teams didn't see a ton of. I tell you what, Greater Allegheny efficient at the line, 6 of 8 at the line. That's 75%. And New Ken's only had 4 attempts, and they're 50, 2 of 4. That's the way things go out here. Your thoughts on that first half, Ryan?
I think I want to just talk a little bit about what I would like to see the 2 different teams doing. Obviously, New Kensington is leading, and they were near the beginning of the game. I was kind of worried for Greater Allegheny. It was tough whenever Mohammed was dominating down low. That's whenever we saw a lot of the rebounds and some great passing through the zone for New Kensington. I think what Greater Allegheny needs to do, and what they were doing a little bit, is to deny the face of Mohammed, because whenever you have a guy that is just much bigger than any of your players, you have to make sure he doesn't get the ball, because once he gets the ball, that opens up everything. They have so many players around the key, the arc is wide open, and they haven't been strangers to the three-pointer tonight. So that would be my recommendation for them. For New Kensington guarding against Greater Allegheny, there hasn't been really a consistent offense that I've seen them running. I mean, a lot of times it's just a single player will drive, kind of take the crazy lay-in. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. They've had a lot of three-point attempts. Not as many have gone in, but that's where the rebounding is going to come in. So, I mean, I told you I was surprised at the rebounding numbers, but I think if they can just kind of control that a little bit more here in the second half, it's definitely not a blowout by any means. It's very close, I think, especially near the end of the first half. Both teams were about matched. So the second half, I'm sure it'll get even closer, hopefully, because it'll be an exciting game.
Well, that's the story here after one half. 38-27 our score. Our next broadcast of Penn State Greater Allegheny basketball will give you a double dip on Saturday, men's and women's, starting at 1 o'clock. The women, as it will be, I'm trying to think here. Wes Yoler will have the call with myself, and then Mike Asti will grab a headset and get it all going underway. And that will, again, 1 and 3 right back here on the Champs Sports Network. But we'll take one more break, and when we come back, we'll give you the second half of basketball between New Kensington and Greater Allegheny. You're listening to Penn State Greater Allegheny basketball right here on the Champs Sports Network.
I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. Breakfast Power.
UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORTS, sportsmedicine.com.
Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children and a violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham, whole grain bread, 50 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread.
When everyone else is going to sleep, I'm just getting up. Every night in every bakery cafe, we bake fresh bread from fresh dough. Not because it's easy, but because that's what makes the best bread. And when it comes out of the oven, it smells so good. At Panera, baking is a craft and an art form. Real bread, fresh dough, done right. Making today better. It's a belief that fresh bread makes the difference.
I'm Scott Davis, the head of Panera Bread's culinary team, and I want to tell you about our new spinach power salad. The idea behind this salad is to give you sustainable energy to get you through the day. We started with baby spinach. Can't get better than that for a green. Roasted mushrooms, take some olive oil, you season them up, heat them over the fire real hot, caramelize them, add a hard-boiled egg to that, a little applewood smoked bacon, great smoky Vidalia onion vinaigrette that we created, and you top it off with some frizzled onions just for some fun. The new spinach power salad, only at Panera Bread. And don't forget Panera for all your catering needs.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Second half from Wonderly. Thanks to the great staff here at Penn State Greater Allegheny, Amanda Baldinger, the SID. John Palco doing a great job running the clock this evening as well. Buzzer sounds great tonight. New kid starts our first possession of the second half. Broadwater 3-ball from the left side wing, no good. And the rebound goes to Fontanez and Greater Allegheny. Fontanez running the gauntlet, dish inside to Petrie. The Petrie dish for 2. Just comes to me, right?
That guy looked like dynamite with legs.
Oh. Wow. Dusting that one off. I don't know what I was saying there.
It's more of like an unburying than a dusting.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Broadwater here to the near side, top of the key. You got me flustered, Ryan. Inside, throw up a shot. Tim Jones misses. The rebound was taken away by Hager, but his foot was on the line, so they'll give it back the way of Greater Allegheny. A minute gone by here in this second half. Greater Allegheny's trimmed the deficit to 9 once again. Cross-court pass to Kyrie Hicks. He'll throw up a 3-ball. Another one off the rim, but a rebound by Greater Allegheny. A rare second chance to the far side wing. Fontanez runs the baseline, puts up a shot. It rattles home.
In 2 possessions, they look so much better than in the first half.
38-31. Greater Allegheny's head coach Tyler Kerr showing his side of approval from the effort given on these last 2 possessions. The far side wing, and it's Lou Payne. Payne inside to Jones. Jones puts up a shot. No good. Tipped around. And they're going to try to kick it out. They do to Payne, who throws up a runner, and that one rims out. Jones a put back. That one falls out, and Addison gets the rebound.
You only get so many chances.
And then lead up ahead to Kyrie Hicks. He misses, but is fouled. And down on the other side of the floor, and I'm going to assume they got to give a timeout here. There's still an injured. I don't know if the officials haven't realized it or what, but there still has been and the injured Greater Allegheny players, Matt Williams.
The crowd realized it. So he's laying on his side. It could be a knee.
Williams is up, being tended by the training staff as both teams have come to the benches while they figure this out, as Hicks will be at the line for Greater Allegheny. And, yeah, a little bit gimpy there is Matt Williams.
He's able to walk. He's good. Throw him back in.
Yeah. trying to jog it off.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Two shots coming for Kyrie Hicks. Monte Christian Academy.
Will they take advantage of the free points?
First one from the charity stripe is good. Always wanted a charity to say, after so many foul shots, every foul shot made on the Champ Sports Network $1 will be donated to the Batch Foundation. Wouldn't that be great?
I thought you were going to say to the Matt Fargo Foundation.
No.
Help Matt Eat Dinner Foundation.
Layup missed by Broadwater with a putback. 40-33. Up the floor comes Greater Allegheny. It's Petrie Addison. Addison, nice dish. One of off a few hands. A floater is up and rattles in for Kyrie Hicks, and it's a 5-point game. And Artis McCray Jr., the head coach of New Ken, not happy to say the least. Broadwater almost lost his footing. Was able to maintain dribble all through all of that. Clock down to 18 seconds. Broadwater now here to the near side wing before taking to the baseline. In the block, kicked out to Jones. Jones backing down his man. Now a shot by Hager missed and then pushed off. Put back. That one sat on the rim and fell out. Wow. Nothing falling. Lou Payne couldn't get it to go. Now Addison running the gauntlet and putting it up for two. 40-37. And I think there's a Dick's Sporting Goods lid on the other side of that hoop. That's why Greater Allegheny only shot 30% in the first half. Definitely seems like it's a rim fault here.
As it usually is.
Right. Lou Payne with the basketball. 40-37. To the far side wing. Now inside. Jones, that's blocked by Addison. And Addison got the rebound and is fouled at midcourt. And it's a 1-and-1, or it's Jordan Williams getting called for the foul. That's going to be his first and the team's second. And on the court foul will send Tony Patterson-Brown for the inbound here. Inbound it to Fontanez. Back to Brown to the far side wing. It's a three on its way. Rims out by Hicks. And a rebound to New Ken. Tyler Kerr just wants 1-3 to go in again.
It'll happen.
Jordan Williams to the far side wing at the elbow to Payne. Payne on a right-handed dribble. Back outside Broadwater. Three in the air. In and out. Rebound to Greater Allegheny. Looked good. Joe Zach got the rebound. Lead pass ahead to Hicks. Hicks settles things down before driving inside. Kick out. Addison looked for three on the far side wing. He airballed it. And out of bounds off of New Kensington after Tony Patterson-Brown threw up a shot, but that three ball did not look pretty from Petrie.
Matt, what are you talking about? That was a pass.
That's what Petrie was going to say.
It was an arc pass inside. It was great.
Sure.
No one saw it coming.
Fontanez at the top of the key, 13, now to 12 to shoot. Addison with the basketball at 10. Lead pass inside. Tried to get it into Fontanez, but he missed the layup, and Hager got the rebound. Addison almost got the interception, and now he'll get the foul.
That's his third.
Team's first of the half. 15:27 to go. Here in the second half, 40-37. New Ken leads, and they have led this one wire to wire to this point. Jordan Williams. Williams inside to Hager, and an offensive foul. Charge is called on Hager, back to Greater Allegheny with 15:12 to go. And the timeout has been taken by New Kensington, a 30-second timeout. 40-37 in this one.
Greater Allegheny has just come out with so much energy. The New Kensington, they were definitely working a lot quicker in the first half. I haven't seen them really fighting for the ball at all down low. Greater Allegheny's boxing out. Wow, it actually works. Looks like we could have a lead change here in the next minute or two.
Yeah, Greater Allegheny definitely trying to push this one along. Seven up the floor comes Kyrie Hicks, near side to Addison, back to the far side wing, and Hicks, and he is fouled. And the foul goes to Broadwater.
That was a cheap
his
call.
Second, yeah. The team's fourth for New Kensington already. Outside to Addison. Wow, he had a wide open look for three, but instead drives the lane, is up and fouled. Addison thought for a second that foul wouldn't have been called, and it came from the official that had probably the worst angle at it. But it was absolutely a foul. There's hands going all over Addison, and he'll head to the line for two now.
I was about to be shocked if that wasn't called. Everyone in here.
Addison missed the first. Jones checks in for Hager. Second one on the way, and good by Addison. Down to a 2-point deficit for Greater Allegheny. Broadwater up the floor. Pass inside to Jones. Jones back up top to Broadwater. Back inside to Jones. He'll pull up just inside the arc. Missed the shot. And Fontanez the rebound for Greater Allegheny. Breaks it up the floor. In transition. Lead pass ahead to try to get it over to Brown, who misses a highly contested layup. And New Kensington takes away the ball. Penn back to Broadwater. Around the horn they'll go with it to Penn on the top of the right side wing. Back to the opposite elbow to Williams, who drives and puts it in. Mohammed misses the shot. And nothing is falling for New Ken. And back on the other side, a tip in by Petrie Addison, who followed Fontanez's missed shot. And we are tied at 40 apiece. Broadwater on the near side. Man, I mean, how much rimming out have you seen here in the first half, or second half of this one?
Well, you got to use the backboard when you're doing a layup.
Outside to Jones, who puts up a floater. That sits on the rim and falls out. Fontanez the rebound. And back in transition comes Greater Allegheny. Went off a hand of a New Kensington player. I want to say that was Jordan Williams. And Greater Allegheny maintains possession. Matt Williams into the game for GA. Greater Allegheny looking for their first lead of this game. And they got a wide open look. Kyrie Hicks for three. Put back by Addison. And now who's controlling the paint?
Mohammed didn't even contest it. He was just watching.
Charge of admission.
Watches his team goes down.
And Greater Allegheny and a foul on the floor before the shot. Mohammed applauds in approval. Brown gets called for his second and the team's second. Inbound to the jump ball, and the arrow goes to Greater Allegheny off the inbound. It is 5-2 Greater Allegheny in the second half. And some kind of foul there as turnaround Matt Williams missed a shot. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. Hey, these are some Big East officials letting all the contact.
Well, they're letting calls go, but then they're calling a lot of
some
crazy offensive.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Who's paying these guys?
Lou Payne on a left-hand dribble, bounce pass inside to try to get to Muhammad, and Muhammad finally ends the scoring drought.
The up and under layup.
42 all. 12 minutes to play, coming up on it. Near side, Addison. On top, the elbow, back top of the key to Kyrie Hicks to the far side of Fontanez. Fontanez to Patterson Brown and back outside. Fontanez for three. Nope, doesn't happen either. And Payne the rebound. Payne ahead to Broadwater. Broadwater going all the way up, bucked it, and the foul. For Dorian Broadwater, the Steel Valley product. Charlie Batch, alma mater. right down the hill in Homestead. Always, some way, somehow, you can fit a Charlie Batch reference and everything, can't you?
You can.
Well played, sir. That was relevant. Steel Valley, come on.
It is.
3-point play completed by Dorian Broadwater. To the near side wing and Kyrie Hicks. Hicks on a baseline. And the dish, and Hicks got the ball back on the far side wing. Can he hit it? He does. 3-ball corner pocket. Finally.
He's been waiting for that one.
And we're back tied at 45. Holy. Too many misses there.
And the crowd's getting into it.
Here at Greater Allegheny, the baseline, outside to Payne. Payne along the arc and then moves it back outside to Broadwater. 11 minutes to play. 45 all. Buckle up for the final 10 minutes of this one. A good one at Wonderland. 3 in the air from Broadwater. Off the rim too much. Tipped away, and the rebound goes to Williams to Greater Allegheny. Pass to Hicks. Hicks outside to Fontanez. Fontanez on the drive. Kick out. Got tipped. Fontanez was able to tip it to teammate Hicks. Hicks along the baseline. Kicks it back outside to Williams. And now up and foul is Fontanez, and he is headed to the line to shoot 2. The foul goes on Tim Jones, which will be his first and the team's 6th. And that's really important because the next foul occurred by New Kensington will send Greater Allegheny, and they'll have over 10 minutes to be in the bonus. That's huge.
Especially the way they're playing, just driving to the basket. They're going to draw a lot of fouls.
First shot is up and good. And Jashawn Fontanez gives Greater Allegheny back the lead at 46-45 with 10:38 to play here in the second half. Second one is missed, and Muhammad clears out the rebound. Moved up ahead to Broadwater. Broadwater thought about driving inside, but instead pulls it out at the elbow on the right side. Conducting traffic is Broadwater. Moved it inside to Jones. Jones outside 3 off the mark. Thrown up by Williams. The rebound goes to Greater Allegheny. Cleared away by Jozak. And now to Hicks. Hicks on a left to right hand dribble. Moved it to his right to Fontanez. Inside to Jozak. Hook shot doesn't fall. Rebound to Broadwater. Broadwater up the near side wing. Moves it to his left in the key at Lou Payne. Payne on a drive. Highly contested shot. Goes off the rim and no good. And Greater Allegheny gets a rebound. Fontanez trying to do it himself. He walked. And Patterson Brown back into the game along with Petrie Addison after getting a breather.
If you were New Kensington, you would have hoped that you took advantage of the fact that Addison wasn't in there.
He's right back in, and Greater Allegheny still has a lead, 46-45. Jones inside. Muhammad is fouled, and Muhammad to the line. And you know what? I don't hate the foul. Muhammad would have had a wide open look for 2, but they made sure Muhammad wasn't able to hit the shot. And he'll head to the line. It's Fontanez's second foul, the team's 4th. 2 shots coming for Ahmad Muhammad.
If you're going to foul. The worst is just lightly tapping as they put the basket in. Oh, and it looks like it was a good call.
Yeah, little hack-a-shack here.
Not a good shot. Whew. All right.
He wears Jordan's number. I'm not sure to like it. Second one as he shuts us up.
First one was a fluke.
46-all with 9:21 to go. Got a good one here at the Wonderly Gymnasium this evening. To the left side, it's Fontanez. Into the near side corner, Patterson Brown for 3. Off the rim, no good. Tipped away, and New Kent saved it, but gave it right back away to Greater Allegheny. Now Hicks kicked it away and threw it right into the hands of Payne, who leads it ahead for a wide open Williams, who lays it up and in. Jordan Williams was wide open, kind of cherry picking down there.
Whatever works. Just don't miss that layup.
That's right.
Which has been known to happen.
48-46, up and under, doesn't work for Kyrie Hicks. And one and done on that trip. Payne lead to Broadwater, who loses it out of bounds. Give it back the way of Greater Allegheny with 8:31 to go. Matt Williams into the game for Greater Allegheny. Across the timeline on a right to left hand dribble. Fontanez gives it away to Hicks. Hicks thought about driving, but instead hands off to teammate Addison, who does it all himself and is fouled. 2 shots coming for Petrie. Foul going against Dorian Broadwater. His 3rd, the team's 7th. Bonus time the rest of the way for Greater Allegheny.
And you could tell as soon as he got that, he knew he was going to drive in. So a little bit of strategy goes a long way.
There's a lot of traffic under the basket.
He drove into 4 players.
Second one is good. And Addison ties this game back at 48. In for a good finish, it seems like. Unless either team starts to go on a run either way.
I'm going to go out on a limb and predict Penn State victory.
I think that's been said before.
Not by me.
Out of bounds. Yeah, I think the whole $10 Penn State wins. Don't bet on college sports, though, by the way. That's a no-no.
Don't bet on the Super Bowl either. Seahawks will blow for you.
Inside, rattled in and rattled out. Can he put it back in? No, he cannot. Finally, Mohammed is fouled. Everyone missing for Penn State New Ken. And finally, there is a foul called. It goes against Williams, his 1st, the team's 5th.
The New Ken cleanup crew.
That was 4 attempts for that shot there. It was Mohammed. Misses the 1st. I don't know this kid's name that stands behind the Greater Allegheny bench, but he's been here since I've been here. And he's the team spirit leader. He really is. Second one missed by Muhammad.
It worked.
Think we know who to foul down the stretch. Addison up the floor. To his right in Fontanez. Fontanez, the crossover move. The kick out to the far side wing. Then a head fake. Drive the baseline. Went off the shoe of Petrie Addison, which I'd say those are about 14s.
You got to have big feet when you're that tall. You'll fall over. Temper's running high here.
48 all, 7:31 to play. Broadwater to the top of the key, and Muhammad to the far side wing and Payne. Payne inside to Hager. Hager, the hook shot that doesn't fall. Loose basketball. Payne was able to get it right in the corner of the far side before dishing it inside, and it got taken away by Matt Williams, who led it ahead to Hicks, who gave it away to Addison, who lost control of it, regains it, drives inside, trick shot that doesn't fall, went off a few hands. Addison pulls it down, and a jump ball is called. The arrow favors New Kensington.
All right, you can take a breath now.
How'd I do?
That takes some skill.
Just trying to paint the picture for you, Ryan.
I saw it clearly.
It's a Van Gogh.
Never mind that I'm here watching the game.
Right. To the far side, Payne inside to Mohammed, and Mohammed almost reminiscent of what he was doing in
the first half.
The first half, right. See, you haven't done this in a while. We're still able to finish each other's sentences. Josak outside to Williams. Got tipped away, intercepted by Payne. Payne almost lost control of his dribble, settled it down. Payne on the top of the key to the left side to Broadwater. Drives and is fouled.
It was an interesting choice to drive there because he was wide open for that three.
And I think Greater Allegheny wants a timeout as they it's kind of hard to get his attention there. But Greater Allegheny calls a timeout. 6:15 to play. And New Kensington leads GA 50-48. We continue our coverage on the Champ Sports Network after these words.
UPMC Sports Medicine is the region's largest and most experienced center dedicated to caring for athletes of all levels. And as we celebrate 25 years of world-class care, we're proud to offer more services, have more physicians, and treat more student athletes than any other sports medicine provider in the region. Why would you choose to go anywhere else? To learn more, call 1-855-93-SPORT or visit upmcsportsmedicine.com.
I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain bread. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
This is Charlie Batch, and you're listening to Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard.
Back inside the Wonderly Gymnasium in McKeesport, trying to beat out the snow that's supposed to arrive later this evening.
Felt like it was 45 outside.
I know. I don't know how it's supposed to snow later. Foul off the rebound. And it's going to go against New Kensington. Shaquille Hager gets called for his 4th foul. And the team's 8th, which will send Petrie Addison, of all players, to the line to try to tie things up with 6:08 to play. And, I mean, if you're New Kensington, this is the last thing you want to be able to do is give Greater Allegheny a chance to earn points at the line.
They knew they were going to take advantage of that on offense, but it's just bonus for them if they can get on defense. Jeez.
A lot to behold here as both of these teams 4 and 9 in the PSUAC. But Addison misses the front end of a 1-and-1. By the way, Greater Allegheny had 6 fouls, so the next foul on GA will send New Kensington to the line. And there it is, as Muhammad's fouled underneath. He'll head to the line. I think he's going to head to the line for 2 regardless. He will. A foul's going against Jozak, his first, and the team's 7th, as Muhammad at the line. And he has been less than stellar here in the second half at this free throw line.
But you know what? He might make both right now.
We believe in him. First one is missed.
Oh, well.
You win some, you lose some.
There's still a second opportunity here.
Yeah, you and I missed our Super Bowl picks, and we didn't even text each other this year.
I just assumed you would have picked the Patriots.
Why?
Because you have a habit of doing that.
I did not pick the Patriots.
You thought Seahawks?
I did pick the Patriots.
Okay.
I said my heart says Seahawks, but my head says Patriots was my pick on the air. Floater in the air off the front of the rim, no good by Fontanez. The rebound goes, a nice move there by Payne to get the ball inside. He'll go all the way, is fouled, and I think he just stepped on Patterson Brown. I don't think.
He stepped on his ankle.
Patterson Brown was on the floor. I don't know how he could have been charged with a block. But that's his 4th and the team's 8th.
Penn didn't even need to go into him. It was wide open on the right side.
So here's a first by Penn, missed. Matt Williams into the game for Greater Allegheny. 5:31 to play here in regulation. 51-48. Second one is drained by Lou Penn. Maryland native. And here's Hicks. Hicks on a drive. Throw up a shot, no good. Tipped away high. And then taken away by Greater Allegheny and a foul called. And Fontanez finally got control of the basketball. Threw it up and was fouled. 2 shots coming for number 12 in white and blue. Foul went against Broadwater, which is his 4th and the team's 9th. Misses the first one. Does Fontanez. And Broadwater is going to take a seat because of his foul trouble. And that will put out William Chang. Back out onto the floor for New Kensington. The second shot is missed, but the rebound by Addison.
Same team fighting.
Took his teammate down with him, Williams. Cross-court pass to Hicks. Hicks on a drive. Driving all the way up and off the window for 2. 52-50. Under 5 to play. The defense chance here at Wonderly to Chang. Chang with the basketball. Will drive to his right. Stop his dribble. Being contested with it. Throw it right into the hands of Fontanez, who takes it away. Fontanez led it ahead to a wide open Antonio Josak, and he put it in for 2, and it's tied at 52.
Yeah, Josak really did all of that because he forced the turnover there with his good defense and finished it up with the layup.
4:25, the clock winds. Tied at 52 between New Ken and GA. Onto the left-hand dribble, Penn. Dribbles outside. Chang thought about it. Double dribble is called. Back the way of Greater Allegheny and Tyler Kerr. And this Greater Allegheny squad feeling this one as they got a great chance at getting a really big victory here tonight. 4:15 to play.
Break that streak.
Both teams trying to shake losing streaks. New Ken's is at 5. Greater Allegheny's is at 2. Baseline as Hicks drives the baseline, and he gets the 2 to go. And it's 54-52, Greater Allegheny. Under 4 minutes to play. Up the floor comes Broadwater. Broadwater on a right-handed dribble. Moves to his left, drives the left lane. Dishes it underneath. Loose basketball. Still loose. Addison picked it up off the floor. And he'll move it up the floor. To the far side wing and Hicks. Hicks thinking about driving. He does. Goes through the gauntlet. Misses the shot. The tip-in is good by Addison. Timeout Greater Allegheny with 3:33 to go. It's 56-52. Greater Allegheny's largest lead of the contest.
That's Addison's 3rd tip-in. Just skying above the rim.
And a timeout has been taken on the floor. Greater Allegheny is feeling it 56-52. More action when we return to Wonderly Gymnasium here on the Champ Sports Network.
Golden Corral is the best deal in America.
That is music to my ears.
Golden Corral is a gift to my wallet. Only Golden Corral can give you the whole delicious restaurant for one incredibly low price.
I like the sound of that.
It's scrumptious appetizers, endless entrees like our premium 5-ounce sirloin filet, and desserts including our new non-stop irresistible triple fountain yum.
Can't beat the price.
Or the food.
Or the triple fountain yum.
It's all on our endless buffet for one low price, and it's only at Golden Corral. Best deal in America.
Period.
Hi, I'm Charlie Batch from the Best of the Batch Foundation. Follow your favorite WPIL team anywhere you go this season. And for network from iPhone or Android. Powered on your app store and get scores, even upload pictures. Sports Engine app from Champ Sports Network. Champions play here.
Wednesday with Ryan Hutt on that. to McKeesport, 56 to 52. A lead for Greater Allegheny. They lead Penn State, New Kensington. Penn State, Greater show. Let's get it on that. 56 to 55. Greater Allegheny up the floor. Fontenot to the far side wing. Joe Sack off the rim. Good. Rebound pulled away by Penn. Penn up the 1-point ball game. Both teams with 9 fouls, so double bonus the rest of the wild shot with 19 seconds left. Highly contested. Put back. Rolls in for Shaquille Hager. Why that initial shot? No need for it. There was a play clock. Inside. No foul called. How in the world? How in the world did not get fouled there? I cannot believe that. He was mauled by 3 players wearing New Kensington jerseys, and none of them called a foul there. The shot no good. Another putback by Addison. No good. Opportunity is up and good. Well done, Jashawn Fontenot.
And that no call with the basket could mean the game.
58-57. Under 2 to play. Broadwater to his left to Payne at the top of the left side wing. Conducting traffic is Payne. Payne up top for Broadwater for 3 and is fouled. And that will be 3 shots for Broadwater, and Addison just doesn't understand. And neither does Tyler care.
That's his 5th
and
game.
Addison's out of the game with a minute.
Wow.
So into the game is Matt Williams for Addison. Be a spectator for the rest of this one.
He made his contribution.
Dorian Broadwater with a big 3. 1 to tie, 2 to take the first one is good, and we're tied at 58. Second one is good.
Might have fouled.
Night for Tyler Kerr. I'm afraid the button downs with Tyler Kerr. The tie's off. Sleeves are rolled up.
I'm on this side.
Call. So New and the basketball. To the left side to Broadwater. The right. Kicked out near side wing. 3 from Hick off the down. Taken by New Kensington. And the 2 opportunities, Ryan. Greater Allegheny had to go down and tie this game, and they chose to. And I understand that would give you the lead, but you got to at least tie this game and live the fight. Trip up the floor.
Yeah, I think they are just really excited right now. This is the time when, they definitely have a great amount of time. There's no reason to just work around the key and get a good shot, tie it up. But I can kind of understand that travel call there.
Yeah, I do too. I was okay with the travel. Seconds left to play. It's by 2.5.
Possession game, no matter what they make. If they don't, there's at least 4. New Kensington holds it for total 28.
And it's timeout. New Kent. Boy, that. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I making it one faster than others. Solid 5.